Hello, I'm jashykins, and I'm sorry I really haven't been doing vlogs. And I have seen the premiere of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've seen the season 2 premieres of Revolution and Elementary, but I was with my fiance for 2 weeks taking care of him. He was in the hospital for 4 days at one point, so I'm back home, but over the time there, I didn't really want to do vlogs. I did some blog work, but no real vlogs. Anyways, on to happy news. This vlog is for the Breaking Bad season finale, but also series finale, Felina. Now, a little backstory of my being in the Breaking Bad fandom. It was very recently, though, around the time the first season started, I believe it's the second episode where the bathtub falls through because Jesse's like, hey, I can disintegrate a body in the bathtub on the second floor, and that won't turn out badly at all. Hey. And then I sort of forgot about the series just because I saw it in X's house around the time that we broke up. So, yay. And then I saw a few other episodes, and I was like, it's meh. I saw, I think, the first 5 episodes. I was like, meh. It's awesome, but it's not really my thing. And then my fiance, Rev Resner, got me to liking the show, and so I watched the series finale after seeing a bunch of the episodes, mostly this season, but the former seasons too, and I will catch up soon. But yeah, thank you AMC for that big marathon. And so when I got to watching the series finale, I was fucking excited. And I had one selfish request, but my favorite characters usually end up dying. So I was just like, I don't care what happens, I don't care who dies, who lives, as long as Jesse lives. I don't give a fuck what happens. And Jesse does end up living, but he's going to need some really major fucking therapy. Yeah. And this ended good. This ended as a series finale should end. Walt has realized hasn't been that good of a guy, and in the episode he admits to Skylar, yeah, I was doing the meth business not because I cared about the family, but it was fucking fun for me. I enjoyed it. Things like he maybe got off a little on it. And I think personally Walt was doing it for the thrill, but he began to do it for the family, but then once he found out how alive he felt, he did it. He continued to do it. And his death scene perfectly showed this, because earlier he had been shot, and so he was already dying. And so he goes to the meth lab and sort of rubs his hands over some of the equipment, and this song that I guess could be talking about meth is playing, and then he dies. And he died with the equipment that he felt alive with. It's sort of really sad because he's lost the love of his family, which he really wanted. He really wanted his son to admire him. That didn't happen. By the end, the son fucking hated him. but he still cared. He still realized what he did. He was like, okay, I'm going to die, but I'm going to make right what I can. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to say this is how it ends. I'm ending it on my own terms. So he finds a way to get the money to his children, making it so that these two people, I think, that screwed him over in the beginning will give the money to his son. And Walt threatens them by saying, if you don't do this, these two master assassins will kill you. They were just kids with, like, laser pointers. But now the money will get to his son, and don't you fucking say otherwise. And so he has that covered. He has the finances for his family covered. He goes to Skylar saying, okay, don't worry, everything's going to be finished, just make sure the police come here, give a fucking bullshit story about how I broke in. And he asked to see his Holly, his baby, one last time. Because I don't think he expected to come out alive. And if he did come out alive, he wasn't going to be spending time with his family. And so then he makes it so that he goes to where the people are. No, that happens later. I'm saying that till the end. And he goes to where, I guess, Lydia and Todd are sort of meeting, and he says, oh, I found a new way to make meth. Of course, Lydia knows that's fucking bullshit. But he put some rice in her tea. So she ends up being offed. I mean, you don't see her die, but you know she's getting so sick and that you know she's going to die. And it's like, I love that she's dying. She looks very good, but she has a crazy bitch personality. It's like, no, I don't want to die. And then he goes to the drug dealers, not just to get revenge, but to free Jesse. And they come in, and they end up bringing Jesse. And the two stare at each other, and they seem to share a moment of, okay, you want to do this, okay, fine. And so they, fake fight, and while the gun that Walt set up in his car goes off and kills everyone, he doesn't just push Jesse to the ground, he uses his body as a fucking shield. And then Jesse kills Todd because, while Todd's sort of simple-minded, wants to be kind, the truth is he fucked Jesse up big time. Jesse would probably be wanting to be dead. And so Jesse ends up strangling Todd to death, and then Walt tries to have Jesse kill him, because they do share a bond, and Walt still thinks of Jesse as his son. And I think the reason why Jesse didn't kill Walt was, one, he didn't want to kill. He's not a really big killer. And he's, through thick and thin, he's been with Walt. And he still doesn't want to kill Walt. But then also, the fact is that Jesse blames Walt for his current situation. So those reasonings, he just acts hateful and walks away, saying, hey, you big pussy kill yourself. I'm not doing it for you. Yeah. Let me move away from the AC that's going to go off. But anyways, that was a good Jesse Walt moment at the end. And since they see he's going to be causing some chaos, like it ruins a voice shit, I'm just going to talk about one more thing. There's a scene where Jesse is hallucinating he's carving wood. Yeah, that was very odd. I was like, that seems really odd. One, this is too fucking happy for Breaking Bad. The series finale, this is too fucking happy. And, you know, the filters and shit, I was like, yeah, this must be a dream hallucination. Tell me what the fuck's really going on. Yeah. I could spend a lot more talking about this series finale because, as I said before, it is a series finale done right. Things are wrapped up. They are still uncertain, but for the majority of the part, 99.9%, it's finished. And so, if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, I would definitely suggest now watching the whole fucking series, because this finale is worth it. Just watching for the finale alone, it's holy fucking shit. Anyways, I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you want to contact me outside of my blog or YouTube, you can do so at Facebook at facebook.com/JashykinsFanpage, on Twitter at Jashykins, on Tumblr, jashykins.tumblr.com. I also have other blogs, and I have a page of just my list of other blogs on Tumblr, so yay! And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, yada yada yada. If you're viewing this on my blog, thank you just for watching and visiting around here. And leave a comment below and explore my blog. I have lots of other stuff. Yeah. Damn, this fucking series finale. Fuck it. And that's really all there is. It's just, this series finale is just fucking great. It's just, it wraps up loose ends. Not everything ends up happily. Like, Walt's life is basically destroyed. He dies. He dies at what he loved doing, but still, it isn't the thing he should be happy about. But yeah. So, thank you, Vince Gilligan, and all the cast and crew for making Breaking Bad. I'm sorry I was very late onto the Breaking Bad wagon, but you did a great fucking job. And until next video, goodbye. Okay.